These days, most of us folks are wired. We're stressed out, we're anxious, we're restless. We have a hard time relaxing. We tend to be reactive and have come to expect and accept the rush, the speed, the frenetic energy of daily life. When we're caught up in reactivity, calm is nowhere to be found. You can't, yet, aren't we grateful in a crisis when someone remains calm and seems to know what to do? This ability to stay calm, to not get activated, lets us stay present. And staying present, calm in the present moment, allows them to see and to feel and to discern more clearly what's going on. But calm can feel like a distant memory or from another time completely, even if it's fictional, as if there ever were a time in history when life was calm. I mean, sure, we even likely heard our parents say, calm down, as if a directive command was going to do the trick. We know how that worked out. And it's about as effective as telling a child to stop crying or telling an adult to just relax. But when did anyone teach you how to calm down, how to settle the excitable energy into an experience of non agitation? Calm is so necessary in a crisis, but it is also necessary in daily life. I mean, you never know what you're going to encounter. We want to be careful to not throw another log on the fire, to not add to the agitation and the aggression that we encounter in daily life. No, we want to learn how to be a cool breeze in this world on fire. Because in this atmosphere of calm, of relaxed, alert attention to what is happening in the immediate, the risks and dangers can be seen and felt more clearly, and discernment and skillful action based on the variables in play can be seen and felt more clearly. And so the questions of how do we learn the skills of calming down, and what does calm feel like for ourselves inside these bodies? These are important inquiries for our welfare and the welfare of those we encounter. Calm is actually a whole organism experience of comfort and ease and settledness in the body, in heart, and mind, right? Calm isn't just a mental experience, nor is it just a bodily one. We know, at least to some degree, when when we're relaxed, when we've settled down some of the restless energy. We know what that feels like. And we understand that it is neither just a mental nor just a bodily experience. And isn't this what we're doing, what we're aiming for in meditation when we create a holding environment? Aren't we learning to put aside the busyness of the mind and quiet the restless doing energy of the body and come in for a landing? Aren't we trying to create an atmosphere of ease, of relaxed, alert, caring attention? And what does this do? Well, it creates the conditions for seeing and feeling clearly, for those experiences to arise, which is the point of practice. But we can't make ourselves calm down on command. We can only create the conditions for it to arise both on and off the cushion. So the holding environment is one example, one way of orienting toward calm. But today, I would like to offer another possibility for bringing calm around using the breath. The breath is quite a powerful remedy for counteracting stress. It can regulate the nervous system, can regulate our dysregulated emotions, soften and soothe the tightness and tension in the body that accompanies stress. And while there are many breathing practices explicitly for the purpose of bringing calm around, I'd like to offer one practice that has been helpful for me. It's a simple practice one I learned long ago called the box breath. Now, the box breath gets its name, no surprise, from a box. The breath is broken down into 4 parts, and it is coupled with slow counting of 1 to 4 for each part of the breath. So 4 counts for breathing in, 4 counts for at the top of the inhalation in the pause, 4 counts for the exhalation, and 4 counts for the pause at the end of the exhalation. Now, at the beginning of my meditation practice, the beginning of my career as a meditator, I struggled mightily with following my breath for any length of time. But because this practice let me move attention around to different parts of the breath, I could stay interested and attentive, which in turn helped me discover the natural pauses in the breathing cycle that had previously eluded me. And because of the relatively short length of time needed to attend to each part, 4 counts, it was doable. And the silent counting that I did in my head became like a little mantra that in itself had its own little calming rhythm to it. So it quieted the nervous system and supported staying tethered to the present moment. I found I could easily follow the in and out aspect of with the 4 counts, but some of the work came from learning how to notice the pause and then learning how to extend it. Because for me, when I first began breathing, my breathing was so fast that I flew by the pause. Right? There was the inhalation and immediately the exhalation, and it was a quick turn at the top and a quick turn at the bottom, and I couldn't even notice the pause. So there was some learning around noticing the pause and learning how to extend it for 4 counts. Certainly that aspect of it felt a little unnatural, but over time, what it did was it offered it allowed and offered some space and some room in the breathing. So breathing slowly began to slow down on its own. In this next meditation, I'd like us to play with box breathing. Since the breath is always with us, I'd like to suggest that you might even play around with practicing this in your daily life as well. Why not, right? Because learning how to calm the system, how to quiet this nervous system is an art, and it is a necessity in daily life. It's for our welfare and for the welfare of all that we encounter, that we learn how to be a cool breeze in this world on fire. So with that, I'd like to thank you for your kind attention, and let's kindly turn our attention to this body and open it up, because that's part of letting go of the stress before we even begin to meditate. So maybe put your arms up over your head, reach to the sky, stretch, lean over to one side. Just take some fuller than usual inhalations and fuller than usual exhalations. You'll notice that I twist on each side, and in that twist, take a nice full inhalation and a nice full exhalation, again, just to open up the area in which we breathe. And why are we doing this? Because this is what sets the stage for helping the body to feel more comfortable in its skin, for breathing to feel like it has as much room as it needs to breathe, and feel into as comfortable a posture as is possible right now. If it's helpful, gently close the eyes and turn the attention squarely to the interior. Feel into the body as it's breathing right now. And keep the attention on the body and notice the softening and the settling on the exhalation all the way down into the base onto the ground. Maybe softening the face, softening the forehead, around the eyes, the jaw, the mouth. And soften around the shoulders, the hands, the belly, areas that generally tend to carry stress and tension. And see if you can soften the attitude of attention, and bring forward the quality of care, interest, kindness. Because for the next little while, we really are going to give clear attention to our welfare, to bringing forward comfort and ease, calm. And when you're ready, we'll begin with maybe first just taking a few deeper than usual inhalations and deeper than usual exhalations, just to open up the breath body. And then on the next inhalation, breathing in slowly to the count of 4 at your pace. And when you get to the top of the inhalation, in the pause, another count of four. One, two, three, four. In the exhalation, another count of four. And then in the pause at the end of the exhalation. And so, what I would suggest is, as you need, when things get tight or stressed in there, play with working with the box breath and just dropping it in periodically anyway throughout the whole of the meditation. Just coming back to the simplicity of that. All we're doing is gently bringing attention to breathing, holding attention there as we move through the whole cycle of breathing. And if at any time the mind starts to get tight around any aspect of this kind of practice, then just let the practice go and find your own way to bringing forward calm. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. 1, 2, 3. And maybe one more time, playing with breathing in, the count of four, holding the breath for another count of four, exhaling for the count of four, and holding the exhalation, the pause for the count of four, and then let it go. Settle back. See what effect this had on your organism. We're seeing the effect of however you practice today on the organism. Breathe with whatever ease is there and make much of it. May we all learn to be a cool breeze in this world on